Boom!
I'm
What?
blind, by the way. So people say I can't even see if I look alright.
You look good, man. You're alright, man. You're alright. Get me?
Chrome skin.
Hey, welcome to another Crack Sessions. We up here. We up in the bizzle. And get me? I want to interview a fantastic, wicked, great artist who's just shelling it down. If you don't know, you have to get to know. 'Cause then you're missing out, mate. Because she gonna blow this shit. I'll tell you that for God willing. You get me? And it goes by the name of
Milano D or Milan Overdose, whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, hey, Milano, sis, what's going on, sis? Get me.
Manager in the back. Big up, E-Man.
Big up, E-Man. Don't forget, Milano's manager,
Yeah,
E-Man.
period. Some skills.
Yeah, love. You're the first artist I've interviewed that's actually given me like a little treat. Take note of this, a little beverage here. You need to take note.
Yeah, man, come on, if you want a beverage, don't be afraid to speak.
Yeah, trust is true.
What's going on?
You're the vibe. So, Milano, let's get it started. What made you want to be an artist? What inspired you to want to make music and be an artist?
Sorry, orange.
It's alright.
Nothing against orange Skittles, by the way. What's it called? Do you know what's mad? I never actually wanted to do music. I started off doing like poetry, spoken word, all of that good stuff there. Entered a couple. This was young as well. I was like 11 to 13. I was doing that predominantly poetry, all the stuff from the heart. Yeah. And then I won a couple awards, like Young Writers Awards, and then got poems, publishing books, and this and that. So I started meditating. Alright, cool. If you're actually letting people hear what you're saying silent, and you're mad loud, I just thought, keep writing stuff. I still never thought nothing about music. I was like, just keep writing stuff. This way, E-Man comes in now. Shout out E-Man.
Shout out E-Man. You hear the noises the manager at the back, right?
Sound like one cracking. The water.
On camera, that got caught. Diligently when I'm blind. E-Man must have been like, one day we were chilling. We were with our exes. And we were just all chilling in a place, a little AP. And everyone was rapping, like everyone was burst, everyone was drunk, and we were bunning fat things. You get the things laced with the honey and the love, the mad concoctions. But all started rapping now. And when I started rapping about our relationship, innit? Yeah. Because that's just, everyone's freestyling. That's all I can rap about. That's all I was in the mental for. But I realised everyone around me, the room's silent.
Okay, so you knew from there that magic was,
compared,
in the air.
Like, compared to when the other people were rapping, like, when my girl was rapping at the time, my raised girl was rapping at the time as well, none of that, like, people were still chatting or gassing up, like, but it's like, people were so gassed about the delivery, the flow, the structure, the punchlines at the time from a freestyle. That is like,
and we were young, we were like 16.
16. So it's like mad, you get?
Yeah, I get it.
So, I feel old. Yeah. Big up for the oldies. I'm not old, by the way, don't fuck yourself. I'm not young either. Very much legal. So after that, E-Man was like to me, bro, take this serious. I was like, still never done that. Another year's gone by. We're in another situation, maybe like chilling with a man or something. Slapped on an instrument or man are rappers more time, so slapped on something. Freestyle, man are moving mad. E-Man's like, privately, bro,
you should take this.
Take this serious. Again, brush it off. Brush it off. Next year,
we started doing money bets.
Yeah, we started doing bets. Like, we're in motives. We're in motives, and obviously we're pretty, so man, I'm gonna talk to you. But then when they realise you got a bit of substance to you, like, they want to know what you do. They want to know what you do. So it was like, what'd you do? And she's like, straight away, if E-Man's sober, drunk, waved, it don't matter. She will mention that her best friend is a rapper.
Okay, yes.
One thing. So as soon as the man, I'm like, at a party, what? What do you guys do? She's like, my best friend's a rapper. My best friend's a rapper. I solemnly swear that my best friend's a rapper. I'm like, alright, cool. I'm like looking at her like, E-Man, because I'm burst. I'm looking at her like, brother, are we really trying to do
Are we doing this? Are we taking it?
What is that? And then he's like, no, she don't. Look at her. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Bet money then.
Right.
Money talks. Let me hear something. I want to hear something. They were like, okay, everyone's saying 50s. Everyone's betting 50s.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Okay, cool.
And if I'm not sustainable in the industry to their extent or for their exception, then that means I'm cutting yard and I'm running every man a tenner. I'm losing man. There's at least 12 man here, so I'm losing 120.
Okay.
Did I come to the party for 120 to give away?
Yeah.
Please. So spat now. Man, I've had to run up the money. Best believe. How long were we doing that for? Like a good couple months.
So you got one a couple.
We were making money for
couple
that
bags.
became a hustle.
You
That's
don't get a
mad.
couple bags.
We were finding the motives to go to.
It's got to be with a rich boy.
It was like investing. We would invest, buy tickets for the rich with the rich motives, buy tickets. That entry money would get doubled. You know what I mean? So it was an investment. It became
good investment.
Yeah.
Right now, look at
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it like, wow, that was some serious profit.
shit.
But yeah, and then after that,
Yeah.
I just chilled. Like, obviously, we moved out. There was other things going on in our life, so we just literally moved out together and all of this stuff here. So music wasn't on the forefront of my mind. I was still writing, but I wasn't playing instrumentals when I was writing. I write in silence in it. So when I was, yeah, it's mad. I'm a psycho. I'm not like your boyfriends. No beat.
That's it.
No. My thoughts. So yeah, when I was still writing and that, but I'm just writing to go bed and then I'm sleeping. I'm not meant to until literally. How long have I been rapping now? Like officially a year.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, that's why it's mad that you can even say all them things about me already.
So, what do you think about the music industry in itself? Because a lot of people have their personal opinions about the music industry.
Shit, you're coming in deep.
Yeah,
Second question.
so what do you think about the music industry? Or what do you think about, because you're an independent artist right now, you'd say, what do you think about signing a record? Would you want to sign a record? Would you want to be independent? Or does it determine on the right deal? If the deal's right, would you sign type of thing?
I'm not about cool. It's not my first pick to be signed.
Yes.
However, I'm definitely not against it. Like, do you get like? Because I feel like the reason that people are against being signed is because they feel trapped in the deal because they can't produce what the deal's asking for. Do you get what I mean? In my instance, like, I don't doubt myself at all. Like, I'm sitting on bangers now with no pressure on my head, let alone with pressure on my head. Do you get it? So I don't feel like I feel like as long as I've got the right personal team and that the team of the label that decides to sign me knows that I'm still gonna have, because I have an immediate team. Like, I have an intense and intimate team. Like, it's literally 3 of us. Do you get it? And including me. Do you get it? And I'm the artist, so there's actually only 2 management aspects of it. And one's management and one's sub-management. Do you get it? So they would have to understand, boom, anywhere I go, they go. I know you mean. That's just what it is, because I feel like there's a lot of exceptions for other people in other situations, and they've got way more heads coming into a room. And I'm coming with firm heads. Do you get it? But I don't feel like, I would love to be independent. Who doesn't want to be independent and still make their own bread?
True,
like, come on, that's the goal for everyone. But sometimes, in order for you to get to that stage, you ain't got to be in a deal forever. Like, I feel like people feel like when you get signed, like,
it's true,
like,
you're right.
Once you produce, and the thing is, I don't ever feel like you can get tricked into a bad deal, because I feel like you can trust your gut, you can read what's in front of you, like, you're given all of the information, unless there's secret information being pulled from the air, you're given everything. Otherwise, that is ill practice. Like, that's a whole completely different thing. Do you get it? But when people are giving you something, people are just taking it for what they want it to be rather than for what it is. So I'll never say never, because you never know. Like, there's some treacherous demonic people in this world that will really do some stuff. But in terms of how things are going now, I don't see myself ever signing like a dodgy deal. I know you mean. And I aim to be independent, but if things come along the way, I'm calm.
Okay. That's good. So what do you think of featuring in the music? Do you think featuring is needed? Do you think it's a big thing, or do you think
smart that blue?
Smart. Yeah. So do you think of featuring? Do you think featuring is needed, or do you think it depends on the right feature at the right time, or what would you say?
What's the question again?
You looking for any features out there, Milano, or you thinking I don't really need a feature right now?
I've got features in my in my folders.
Okay.
And I've got features under my belt.
Okay.
That can go in folders. Again, I'm not really fussed about features. I feel like if the right feature comes, great. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't care about features to the point where I'll be busting everyone. Like, there's still gonna be quality control. Do you get? Like, anyone that wants to do features, like, please don't slide in my DMs like if it's Do you know what I mean?
Make it make sense.
That just make it make sense. Quality control. QC. That's it. Please.
Because if you hear some of the artists that think they can collab, the disrespect
That's
is
even
fucking dumb.
shit, man. Get a camera.
Sorry, was I allowed to swear?
Yeah,
Swear, of course you are.
hold on.
Of course you are.
We're in the hood. No, we're not. We're in the hood sides.
So what I'm gonna ask you, what do you think? What music's better right now, UK or US? What would you say is better right now, currently? Would you say UK? UK. Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
Lyrically or like numbers?
Yeah.
Lyrically, but we're not going by the number. Lyrically,
Yeah,
that,
UK.
raw talent. Would you say UK?
UK.
Why do you say UK?
UK's talent's sustainable. Like, you got bare one-hit wonders out in the US. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
There's bare dons that just happen to go to the studio taking the right drugs that day with the right people. Do you get it? And make the right person at the club sometimes did the right thing, and you've gone to the studio and you just happen to make a banger. And because the scale of music, let alone just the population, like in the States, is different.
Yeah.
Like there's so deep that there's so many female artists to the point where there's so many female artists that even share the name Doll at the end.
Yeah, it's true.
To the extent, do you understand? That's to even show the extent. And they're all still hitting numbers. And they're all still getting their limelight. Like here, even the amount of space that there is here, like people are still fighting for the position. Like,
it's true.
you still people don't want to take you. That's the thing. Vibe wise, America is a different thing because they take everyone in. Even if they're mocking you, they're still gonna take you in to an extent. Like they're still gonna eventually rate what you're doing. That's how they are. They're still real with it. If they see the hustle, they'll respect the hustle. They may not respect the craft or the art, but they're respecting the hustle and they'll show you that. But here, sorry, I'm on my phone. Come in, say hello.
The cat.
Or not, sorry. Don't be meowing there though. Just chill out. Thank you. Yeah, mummy's on camera. What's it called? Yeah, so obviously, what was I saying?
You were saying the US is a more.
Yeah, the US is just better vibes, like in terms of taking people in, they're proper accepting. Lyrically though, babe, let's be real. The UK is shutting it down.
Thank you.
Let's be real.
So Milano, where do you want to be from the start of this year to the end of this year? What do you want to achieve? Where do you want to be by the time we reach the end of 2022?
Can I have an straight, please? The end of 2022.
Yes. What does Milano D want to achieve by the end of this year?
I want everyone to know that I love what I do. Like I want everyone to understand my music. Like there's a difference between hearing it or I'm fucking with your music, but I want everyone to understand everything. I don't want any corner unflipped. I don't want any table unturned. I want to be taken in completely for everything. And whether that's gonna throw me completely under the bus and make niggas hate me or not, I don't really give a fuck.
Exactly.
But what I want to do is make sure that if not every person that you tap and say, do you know Milano D? At least every other person you tap will be able to know Milano D. And whether it's for my personality, my looks, whether it's for my music, whether it's for the toxicity sometimes when disclaimer, when it gets drawn out of me, it's very out of my character. But when all of that happens, then I want them to know me. Like I want to be known, and I want to do more shows. Like, I want shows. I want to show the crowd that I really live for them as well.
Yes. Do you think drip and image matters in the music game today? A lot of people say drip matters over lyrical content.
It does.
You think so?
I
You
feel
think
a lot of
drip
people,
matters?
but whoever's not saying that is not woke. Listen, drip does matter.
Yeah, it does.
Talent gets seen when it's undeniable. But why do I have to do something so well to the point where it's inevitable that you're going to notice for me to be noticed? Credibility should come as soon as it's required. Like as soon as it's earned, even if it's a little bit into that, it should still be given. But yeah, drip counts for everything. I see bare wash dons with bare wash lyrics. Dons in general, girls, man. I don't want a man even thinking that I hate man. I don't hate man. Like I see bare dons that genuinely just have the look, and drip's even just deeper than the outfit. You know, like drip's the look. It's the look. It's the aesthetic. Like it's knowing what people want to see rather than what people want to hear. Because the eyes are the window to the soul. Do people say there is? No. Do The ears are the window. No,
It's the eyes.
the
mate,
eyes.
it's the
Do you
eyes.
understand?
Remember,
So-
it's the eyes.
It's the eyes.
Not the ears.
It's the eyes. But I'm trying to make it a bit of the eyes and the ears
Yeah.
because I don't think there's a balance of that
Yeah,
just
there's
yet.
not. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
So Milano, we are coming to the end of the interview.
Mhm.
No long thing. So, do you have anything to say out there? Do you want to plug your music? Do you have any advice you give upcoming artists and that? Let them know. Let them know.
Okay. Don't hold me by what I'm saying, by the way, because a lot of you lot are weird and that. But look, alright, let me do it back to front. For upcoming artists, especially females or anyone that's even underrated or undermined because of a specific like trait
Yeah.
or a specific reason, like people don't like you or because of your gender, any sort of discrimination in any sort, yeah. Keep doing what you're doing because you know I swear down, like I was sleeping on myself for time and I don't regret it, but I can appreciate that time's been wasted. Don't ever waste time. Like it don't stop.
Yeah.
Like even when it doesn't make a noise, even when you don't hear TikTok, do you think time stops? When your clock breaks at home, do you think the world clock stops?
Yeah, it's true.
It don't. Do you get it?
Yeah, it's
The world
true.
works with or without you, so just make it work
Yes.
a lot more with you.
Exactly.
Like, that's
Yeah,
it. Just
yeah,
make
right.
it work a lot more with you.
Yeah.
That's it. In terms of my socials as well, guys, get my socials. I'm not even gonna give. Actually, I am gonna give you my Snapchat. But look, like artists to people, no weird shit.
Yeah, no weird shit.
No,
No
I repeat,
freaky shit.
no
man.
freaky shit. Okay, no yappa. Please, money or moves.
Yeah, that's
That-
it, hear that? Money or moves. That's what I'm doing
that's-
for 2022.
that's
Money or
it.
moves. That's
Milano D, Milan Overdose. Money or moves. Just remember that.
That's it.
We're keeping pretty and paid this year. Do you get it?
Yeah.
My socials, yeah, cool. Snapchat, Milan. You lot should know how to spell that. All you football dons and all you weirdos. Milan dot OVD.
OVD.
As in overdose. OVD. And my Insta is Milano D, as in just MILANOD. No
Yeah.
EE, just D
Okay.
_. And the first thing you'll see is me and these sitting pretty.
Yay! And that's it. Milano D sis. Wanna see you more 2022?
2022!
Magic, mate. Magic. Boom, we're out.